SuperV1d, what are you going to be wearing?
Chocolate sauce.
I'm probably going to be wearing pajamas because I'm not going to be there.
And pajamas means no pants and whipped cream.
That's right.
And by no pants and whipped cream, he means chocolate sauce and whipped cream. Hello, True Fam, and welcome to TRUtalk. This week, we are excited to welcome SuperV1d,
Hey,
one of our
what's going on, guys?
sponsored streamers. Sponsored of the streamers. Still haven't fixed that typo. Look at me. I'm good at games. As always, my co-host Whiteshadow is with us as well. Super, how you doing?
I'm doing good, my dude.
What have you been playing
Enjoying
lately?
this nice Friday evening. Okay, so I've been playing Mario Odyssey. My entire life has led up to this moment. So I've just kind of been living on Mario Odyssey. But if we don't count Mario Odyssey, just, lots of things. Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy,
Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey. Yeah.
I'm excited to get into Kingdom Hearts when I'm back. Oh,
it's so good.
Yeah.
Mario Odyssey is almost Super's life until the Pokemon RPG comes out for the Switch next year.
Oh god, don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Oh man, that's gonna
Everybody's life is over.
Yep. It's gonna be like Pokemon Go, except people aren't gonna forget it after 3 months.
And it's gonna be like the first game on Twitch to have like 1 million views total.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have a company who actually supports the franchise and not server based.
Yeah.
Like TRUgaming.
Wait.
What?
Wait, are you saying that TRUgaming hosts servers?
I am saying that TRUgaming.
And because of that, their business is server based? Is that what that was?
Maybe. I mean, perhaps.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? Who knows, right?
I thought we were manufacturers of memes.
I mean,
all the memes.
The sponsored streamers are. Let's be real.
I mean, this entire company is a meme.
Shadow, how you doing?
Doing great, dude. I've had a good week.
Yeah. What you been playing aside from not Mario Odyssey?
I don't have a Switch, man. I wish I did. I've been playing Warframe, and I got back on Destiny 2 because I got it for PC.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not as salty as I used to be about Destiny 2. Because on PC, it plays like a completely different game.
Not even surprised. This is why we have the extended release date.
Exactly. Like, this game, dude, it's... Oh my god. It's so freaking nice. And, like, the PC dev team is 10 times better than the console dev team. So I'm happy. Oh, yeah.
Dude, like... Destiny 2 on console seemed like another rehash of Destiny 1, even though I really enjoyed it.
It seemed like another DLC. That's what it seemed like.
It really did. But, like, I don't know. Playing it on PC is just... I think it's because it just looks better. And it's just so much smoother because I can definitely tell now, like, going from Destiny 2 on PC back to the console, 30 frames per second on console can kiss my ass.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, this is part of why I play so much Switch, is a lot of those games are 60 FPS.
Yeah, I know.
They're like 720 by 60.
Super optimized.
Yeah. Because even Breath of the Wild runs super, super smooth. 90% of the time. If there's too much like tall grass around you, it starts to get laggy, or trees. But otherwise, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. So speaking of the Switch, Super has some memes he wants to talk about.
That's right. Okay, so I read some statistics earlier this week about the Nintendo Switch sales. Apparently, they're going to be surpassing the entirety of the Wii U sales in just 1 year with the Switch.
No way.
something like that. I don't know if it's either that or it's like the first year of Wii U sales is almost beaten by the Switch sales in just a couple of months.
That's freaking awesome.
So, and I also heard that like almost half of the Switch owners have purchased Mario Odyssey in the first week.
Yep. Yeah, considering like I went out today, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get it. I'm gonna go play it. I believe that one. It's probably gonna be a lot higher. Because even like my roommate's got his own Switch, and actually there's your 50%. He doesn't have it yet. He's trying to finish Mario vs. Rabbids. But he's dead set on buying it. That's gonna be
a lot of people have also bought the Mario Odyssey bundle too.
There's a bundle?
So yeah, there's
like a Switch bundle?
Mario Odyssey.
Holy shit. Well, okay, I just looked it up real quick. And how long has Mario been out?
A week?
Like pretty much a week.
2 million total copies. That's just what they've tallied thus far. They're still tallying. Okay, it's the fastest selling Mario game ever in the US, as well as the fastest selling Switch game since the launch. And then it has an average total review score of 97 with 43 perfect scores. The highest of it's one of the highest rated video games of all time.
That's because this is like the fucking Mario 64 for this generation. Like that's kind of what it feels like.
It's just really, really good. Like,
yeah,
I think, I expected it to be good, right? I was like, this game's gonna be fucking great. It's like Mario.
Yeah, it's a Mario game. You're thinking it's going to be a good game, but
there's no way it could be bad.
Yeah.
And then it just exceeds. Just the fact alone that I can put Mario in boxer shorts and a sombrero and run around a desert, like, that's literally Mexico. Like, I think that makes it 100% for me, but I don't know about you guys. I think the game is fantastic. Definitely game of the year.
I'm excited to dig into it starting tomorrow.
I'll put it this way. It's made, like, Breath of the Wild made me want to Switch. This game makes me want one. Like, I need one now in my life.
So they almost did it smart with the Switch, having Breath of the Wild be one of the big titles. I can't remember if it was a release title, but like it was the big title when it first came out. I bought my Switch as a Zelda machine. And so they got all the people that were already buying it for Zelda, and now they've got another huge title. And like, there's a lot of gameplay in Odyssey from what I've seen. Like, it's easily as deep, and it's just like they've got two huge titles like that in the same year, perfectly spaced out. By the way, like, I think it's been 6 months ish since since it came out. And like it's just perfect timing. It's a really good timing, and I'm excited to see what else kind of comes out during holiday season. That's going to be a huge thing.
Oh yeah, it's going to be crazy.
My friend at Best Buy said that if you don't get if you're not like one of the first people in line on Black Friday to and you want to Switch, you're not getting one this holiday season.
Yeah, no, that's
it's
gonna.
Like,
I believe that.
It's like the hottest game I see. Okay, so Nintendo was outselling everybody at one point, and they were outselling the Xbox 360 and PS3.
Yeah,
with the original Wii.
I love that Nintendo's still this huge player because they're like one of the first. Like they're the old dog in this business. It's incredible.
Like, it's always kind of made me mad when people count out Nintendo. They're like,
oh no.
they're always like, yeah, Nintendo really can't compete in today's market. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, the Switch is kind of pretty huge.
Yeah, people forget that, like, even though the majority of gaming
I'm looking something up real quick.
Is like competitive, like PUBG, Overwatch, all these huge competitive titles. I mean, CS:GO has been going for fucking 5 years now. It's like a lot of people do still like they'll play those games, but they also need that Nintendo style gameplay to just like go chill and relax. And sometimes,
I need something. Like, just a break from all the competitiveness, because I feel like gaming's not all about being the best.
No, and I mean, this goes beyond Nintendo. This goes out to indie games too. Like, that's why so many are so huge. Is they're these story-driven titles that just pull you away. Like, you just get to disconnect from all the salt and fucking shitty memes and get some good memes, some good wholesome memes.
Just some nice organic memes. You can't get those from the competitive games, dude. Those are processed memes. That's the kind of stuff that McDonald's sells.
If you really want to get down and dirty about the memes that have come from Nintendo, too much water. Too much fucking water.
That's so. Oh, I hate. I have no words for that. Yeah. Do you guys want to just keep? We'll just shake things up and just keep going on gaming because we're in a groove with this. Because we're already talking about the last point, which is Nintendo is killing it, which they really freaking are.
Oh yeah, dude. They're doing way better than everyone I feel like who is kind of doubting Nintendo after the Wii U. And I worked at GameStop for like a year. Everybody was coming in being like, yeah, I don't really know if the Switch is going to be worth it because we bought a Wii U and the Wii U was garbage.
Dude.
And I was like, yeah, but it was okay.
Okay, I saw the coolest thing today when I was right before I got on, like I was out running errands and stuff. And I had to go to Walmart, and I didn't see like one kid playing on a Nintendo Switch on the mobile. Like, how it's a tablet pretty much. He was just walking around the store with his mom playing it. I saw I counted by the time I left Walmart, I had 16 kids walking around playing Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
Like it was a fucking Game Boy.
I was like, that's exactly why they made it like this. That's why it is what it is. Like,
I even stopped one of the kids and asked him, I was like, how's the battery life on that thing? And he was like, dude, yeah, I get like 5 hours use out of the battery on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, are you kidding me? Dude, like, so...
That's why it's Sony coming with me.
Yeah, Sony and Xbox, they focused on like the hardcore, like stay-at-home entertainment. Those are entertainment centers now. Yeah. The Switch is still a gaming console.
I think the Switch might actually wind up, depending on how titles move around, it might wind up killing the DS, which is funny enough.
Well, they're not going to be making any more games for the 3DS.
Oh, they aren't?
This next couple lineup, the next couple games coming out is probably going to be the last major titles coming to the 3DS.
Okay, that makes sense then, because like the Switch has kind of taken Nintendo's game, and like you've got the Wii, and then you have the DS, and now they've just got both in one, and it's fantastic.
Well, if you look at the way Nintendo's been going, anyways, with the Wii U, they got the motion. It's like all of their newest consoles. So you have the Wii and then the Wii U. Those are like beta testing on what their final vision was. So you had with the Wii, you could hook up a Nintendo DS to it and use it as a controller, and you can have the screen as a thing. Well, then they were like, "Hey, this is a really cool concept. Let's bring out the Wii U." Made it a little bit more powerful, gave you that controller, and then people were like. A lot of people were giving Nintendo feedback like, hey, this would be an awesome game system if you can make an all-in-one system with that screen, but also have it dockable.
Yeah.
And they took that and made it a reality. And so Nintendo's been working on this since like the original Wii.
Yeah.
So
you can even see like on the Wii U controller compared to the Switch, like their design is so close.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, the Switch is optimized for the get up and go. Like, I love it. I love it. I love my Switch. I'm happy I bought it.
Super.
Yes.
You probably know about this, but I've read some stuff about how they're trying to make an adapter for the Switch to where 3DS games will actually work on the Switch.
I've heard rumors about that. I don't even know though. If that were true,
holy shit, right?
Oh my god, dude, I'd be broke.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be so sick,
well,
man.
Can't you download most of the 3DS games like onto your DS from the store, right? You don't technically need to buy it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, damn, that'd be sick, dude. Oh my god.
Like, even if they made the games available
The new
on
Pokemon on Switch. Oh.
Well, I mean, the only thing the Switch would be lacking though is the touchscreen, like just the separated touchscreen.
Yeah, they'd have to convert stuff.
Toggle the Joy-Con.
You guys are like, we're all big fans of Kingdom Hearts. Do you think Square Enix will bring Kingdom Hearts to the Switch? Do you think they'll come back home finally?
Well, I don't know about home. Home is on the PlayStation.
No, Square Enix started on Nintendo.
Yeah, when they were Square, yeah. But I don't think home still counts there.
For Kingdom Hearts, no.
No, not for Kingdom Hearts.
But you know what? I think if they were saying that if Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Switch both perform well, Nomura might consider putting it on the Switch, is what I
would lose my freaking mind.
Dude, I would probably die. I would probably...
You would never get another console. It'd be done.
So where do you guys think they're going after the Switch? Because we'll have the Switch for probably... What's the lifespan on the Wii and Wii U? What, 5 years? Something like that? Was it longer?
I think we'll see another...
I mean, it's still early.
Have they even revealed what processor the Switch uses? I know they said it was a custom-made NVIDIA, by NVIDIA.
No idea.
I got disconnected, my bad.
Oh. we're just ranting away, didn't even notice. Oops. Sorry.
SuperV1d, do you know...
We're talking about where the Switch is going, or
could
here it
go.
Is.
I got it right here.
Oh.
So it uses a NVIDIA Tegra X1 processor.
Okay.
So it is capable. That's the same processor that they use in the NVIDIA Shield set-top box, which is powerful as hell. So, my question is, they've been using the Tegra X1. It's the newest iteration for at least 3.5 years now. So I'd say the lifespan's gonna be pretty good on the Switch.
Yeah. Well, it's a 2 gigahertz on the processor.
Yeah, and it's not meant to freaking push past 1080p.
No, everything's gonna be. Yeah, it can technically do 1080 by 60.
Mm-hmm. Technically, that processor can do 4K, but
yeah. But most of the games are going to be optimized for that kind of 720 sweet spot for the mobile gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should switch topics.
Nintendo Switch topics.
We've been talking about Nintendo and the Switch for a long time.
I mean, it's so
there's so much to talk about.
It's the first time in a lot, since the Wii hype fell off, that Nintendo is finally relevant again. I guess you could say, because the Wii and the Wii U weren't that exciting. Let's be honest.
The Wii was good, but the Wii U was just the Wii with an accessory.
The Wii U was just a marketing and just everything disaster.
Well, I think they put the Wii U out just because they were like, here's another console. We're making something better, but here's another one. Just have fun with it for a little bit.
Here's the prototype. Here, just take it. Just take it. Yeah.
The Wii U felt like one of them
to release Smash Bros. On.
Exactly. They just needed something to release.
So Kingdom Hearts 3 is that mid next year? Or do we have a time next year?
You know
knows?
what? All they said was 2018. I'm like, I don't even believe it's going to come out in 2018. I think it's going to be 2019.
Hold on.
Like early 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. Initial release date 2018. That's it.
Oh, come on. Give us something else.
Well, they did that with Final Fantasy as well. You
Yeah.
even go to their freaking website and it says more info coming soon.
Yeah.
Fucking Square.
I'm glad I finally bought a PS4 and like Pro, because I'm gonna go play the 1.5, 2.5 remixes and catch up on all of the.
Super. Have you played those yet?
He's playing them
Dude,
right now.
I'm playing them right now. I'm pretty much just like, think of the biggest Kingdom Hearts fan, and you're thinking of me, dude. That's me right there.
I'm gonna go between you and Dan.
Dan's pretty. You know what? Dan, my lover. Okay. It's mostly because he also likes Kingdom Hearts, but don't tell him that. Have you seen all of our pictures from TwitchCon?
Yeah.
Oh god, that TwitchCon video.
Dude, Dan's my boy.
Dude.
That's.
But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah,
The Kingdom Hearts remixes, I'm gonna like plug my own stream. I'm like right in the middle of trying to platinum all of the games.
My man.
Oh wow.
Because, why not?
Because go big or go home, right?
And like, oh my god, dude.
I'm gonna need some tips when I start mine up. I'm gonna need some tips.
You should put that shit on your resume when you go to apply for a job. So you guys know Kingdom Hearts? I platinum that shit.
That's so much. That's so much stuff.
It's worth. Because he wouldn't be living up to his name. I mean, the Super. He's like, you gotta go for it. Is he here? Did he disconnect again? Super!
I think he disconnected again. Anyway, we'll be back in a minute. Enjoy Green's community update. We're gonna try and go find Super.
What's going on, True Fam? Welcome back to another weekly community update with the official community director for TRUgaming, Green Cord. We have a lot for you guys this week. I'm really excited about it. We haven't had a whole lot recently, so get ready for a whole lot to happen before the end of the year. And the first thing that's happening is our Veterans Day stream marathon this weekend. That'll be the 10th through the 12th, celebrating Veterans Day. We'll be supporting Operation Supply Drop with the assistance of Malicious Mel. As usual, we'll do a big streamathon over the weekend on our channel. You'll be able to give towards the cause during that weekend and probably have some giveaways and things. So stay tuned for more updates on that throughout the week. Next big thing also this weekend is a New York City meetup with the True Fam in Times Square. So this Saturday, the 11th at 12, you can meet Pimz, Shady Pyro, possibly Khaleesi, and a lot of other True Fam at Times Square. I think they might be doing dinner and things like that. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure to join the Discord. There's a group chat we have just for it, and you can even RSVP to come to the event. So make sure you do that. After that, it's Pimz. Pimz is taking over the office, folks. You heard him here on the podcast, so you probably want to see what he's doing. He's coming to the True office to take over starting on Tuesday. So that will be Tuesday the 14th, if I'm reading this correctly. He's going to be coming into the office, and the first thing he'll be doing on the 14th is an episode of the Stream Key podcast. And specifically, he's going to be talking about identity as a streamer. So trying to find your niche kind of on Twitch and what it is about your channel that people should come out for and what makes you unique. So definitely come out and see that. We'll give you a time when that date gets closer. So he'll be here on Tuesday. And on Thursday, he'll also be in the office doing a stream takeover for Doc. Doc will be out that week, so he'll be streaming on the True channel on the 16th. I believe he's doing some shifts like in the morning and the afternoon. And I believe he might be doing like Star Wars Battlefront, that kind of stuff. Or PUBG or something. So that'll be really fun. And the day after that, the 17th, Friday, he's coming in to do TRUtalk live, guys. So if you're listening to this podcast and you want to catch the next episode live, you'll be able to catch it on Twitch on the 17th with Pimz, Whiteshadow, and True Mama. That's going to be the guest that day. So that's definitely going to be a really funny conversation. And it'll be live in the office with all three of those guys right there. So make sure to come by for that. It's going to be really funny. And I hope you enjoy it. So that's most of it, guys. The last thing I just want to leave you with a teaser of is in Christmas spirit, we're doing a big, well, I don't want to spoil it, but there's something coming. in December. And hopefully, if all goes well, December 1st. So stay tuned to everything on December 1st because trust me, you're going to want to get in on what we're doing in December. It's crazy. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show, and I will catch you on the 17th for the live show. I'll be the one producing it. So till then, guys, have a great one.
Okay, so we had to take a short, unexpected break. We're going to continue on with some gaming stuff. We have Super back for now.
Hey, I'm back. Hello.
Yes, hi, hello. Yeah, we're going to keep on with gaming because we were in our groove there. We're finally getting off of that giant Nintendo rant.
Hey, man, I can get back on it if you want, dude.
You want Nintendo all night. This can just be the Nintendo podcast.
Oh.
It's no longer about TRUgaming. It's
the Nintendo Power podcast? Yeah. Oh my god. I forgot about the Nintendo Power magazine for a second.
I used to be subscribed to it.
Yep.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Super's like, I still am.
I wish. I'm the one who buys all the magazines. That's why you guys don't receive them in the mail.
Exactly. And then between him and Dan.
That's right.
So, I think when we left off, Super City was going for plat on Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Yep.
Freaking ridiculous.
Dude, it's hard.
It's a lot of work.
It's extremely difficult.
Are we talking like as hard as Dante Must Die mode on Devil May Cry 3? Or are we talking harder than that?
I don't know, dude. Kingdom Hearts on critical mode. Kingdom Hearts 2, especially. Trying to platinum it is like the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Because normally in Kingdom Hearts games, right? Okay, you play the story and it's like, all right, you know what? That was really cool. But there's nothing really else to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, you beat the story. But when you're trying to platinum the game, you have to do all of the extra content to the fullest degree. You have to craft every item in the game. You have to beat every boss on the hardest difficulty.
It sounds like so much grinding.
It's insane grinding. You have to reach the max level. It's really an experience. It's difficult, but it's so satisfying. Especially, since Kingdom Hearts 2 is like the best game ever made. Like,
until Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, exactly.
So this week we've got today we have COD World War II coming out, or has come out.
It's already out.
It's already out.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I'm jealous of all the people already playing it.
Oh, dude, I am too. I've actually got a stream pulled up. I've been watching it this entire time.
Wow,
the freaking game! I don't know what Sledgehammer did. I guess they were just sick and tired of the generic Call of Duty games. But holy shit, the polish they put on this one. Either somebody at Activision reamed somebody's ass on the Call of Duty team, or they or they just decided to make a decent Call of Duty game this time. But thank God, because it's back.
So it's not a turd then? It's not just a polished turd, it's actually a good game?
It is shaping up to be pretty freaking awesome. And I'll put it this way. This is the first Call of Duty I've genuinely been excited about since Modern Warfare 2.
Wow.
Well done.
Yeah. I hated Black Ops. I hated Modern Warfare 3. Everything after Modern Warfare 3 I didn't even want to have any part of.
My favorite Call of Duty was probably Modern Warfare 2.
I liked Black Ops. I liked Black Ops before it got all fucking crazy.
Mine's a toss-up between Call of Duty 2, the one that debuted on the 360, and Modern Warfare 1 and 2. The sniper mission on Modern Warfare 1 was freaking phenomenal.
Have I told you guys about how many copies of Modern Warfare 3 I had versus how many I paid for?
No,
I've never heard the story.
So Modern Warfare 3 I absolutely loved. And for some reason, so when it first came out, I bought a copy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this isn't even like in the same year it came out. I moved in with my first roommate, and he had a copy. And then girlfriend at the time moved in, didn't know I had the game, bought me a copy. My roommate moves out, leaves like a bunch of his shit behind, including a copy of Modern Warfare 3. I had 3 goddamn copies
Of Modern Warfare 3.
of Modern Warfare 3, and I don't get how I wound up with those 3. Like I get the 2, but it's like, how do I wind up with 3 fucking copies? The one day I'm just like, what? 1, 2, what? Hello? It was silly. It's ridiculous. Anyway, tangential. So you guys are pretty hyped for World War II then, or for Call of Duty World War II?
You know, I'm pretty hyped about World War II, man. Spicy. It's shaping up to be the spiciest war. But no, I was excited about the game. I played the PC beta. I didn't get to play any of the console betas, and I thought it was great. I had a great time. I played it with some of my friends. The only thing that really bothered me, though, is that still the PC version of Call of Duty is garbage.
Is it? Because I was going to buy it for PC.
It's so bad. I just don't think Activision knows how to make PC games. Like,
well,
are they porting over from console? Is that why it's bad?
Yeah, they are. It's from all the Steam reviews I've read. It's pretty much just a console port, and the frame rate sucks. It's really unoptimized.
I fucking hate that. I hate that so much.
Damn it.
Yeah, and then there's hackers like everywhere.
Even worse. Guess I'm getting
people
it for
need
Xbox.
to learn to not. Yeah, people need to learn to not fucking console port something to PC.
They need to take a
like.
That's why Destiny's so good, because they built 2 separate games.
Yeah, that's like.
The beta was so good. I don't know why the game sucks now. Like, they just took all the beta shit and then just like threw it in the trash and pulled out another copy.
You guys thought that was good? Wait until you see this shit.
Like, good. Now we can bait all the PC owners into buying our game and just lampoon them into buying a really garbage copy.
As much as I hate to say it,
you're hooked.
Activision can learn from EA, because the last, like, all of the EA titles from here on out, they're making one for the PC and then ones for consoles. They're not making, it's not a port anymore. The last 2 Battlefields, I think Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, were both made separately.
Dude, Battlefield 1, that game, I love that game. On PC, it was just gorgeous.
I couldn't get into it. There's something about it. I don't know.
You know what Battlefield game I can get into?
What?
Battlefront 2.
Oh.
That's like a simultaneous, like, roast and compliment.
And a smooth transition.
And a smooth transition. You guys might need to just go home. I'm bringing my A game tonight. I got this. No, I'm
already home, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shit. Yeah. So the reason I say it, the Battlefield game that I can get into, is because it does feel Battlefieldy from the beta, and so. You okay? You okay, buddy?
Some of these reviews for Call of Duty on Steam are freaking gold.
Okay, you want to read some and like save the links for them, and we'll get them put in the video version.
Let's see. Well, this was a gift from the wife, and we'll put in for a refund after 0.8 hours of play. Reasons: feels like console port, even remapping the controls. Yeah, that one was My first refund request to Steam 11 years, and it was a gift. If that doesn't give you perspective, I don't know what will. There's some about hackers. Oh, there's one.
Yep.
There's one. It's one positive. I enjoy it. That's it. Takes too much stuff. What the hell does that mean?
Wait, taste more stuff?
Takes too much stuff.
Damn, I hate when
I'm sorry,
too
what?
much stuff, dude. That's the worst.
Takes too much stuff is not a fucking video game issue? What? Oh.
What do you mean?
Here's another one. Absolute shit. Totally different than the beta, which I enjoyed. Historically inaccurate. PPSH used by the Germans on D-Day. What the fuck? Just definitely not what was promised from trailers, interviews, or anything else developers said pre-launch. Just go ahead and refund this shit now. Request that refund after 1 day.
Wow. I
have a fast PC, i7 Titan X, and still get Call of Duty is unable to launch. What the fuck is this shit? So yeah, Call of Duty on PC is awful.
That sounds like a nightmare. Yeah. That sounds like an actual nightmare.
The top news article for that is NVIDIA launches game ready driver. Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, no, it does not sound like it at all.
So, Super, what are you getting Call of Duty World War II?
I want to. I really
what would you get it for?
Most likely PS4.
I'm probably going to get it for Xbox.
Yeah, but you're like an Xbox shooter.
Well,
like,
my old squad from Halo is playing it on Xbox, so I'm obligated to.
Yeah. Oh, so you're actually doing what the ads say and getting the old squad back together?
Yeah, I'm getting my old squad back together.
That fucking that ad is like that ad is like a trailer for a fucking Adam Sandler movie. It's like Grown Ups 3, the grown-upping. Like I just
growing up harder.
Grown Ups 3 out of mom's basement. Yeah.
No, back in the basement.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like Back in Black, but shitty.
So
I'm sorry. It's
another shooter.
Anyway,
I'm personally excited for
that. I already did the transition for.
Freaking Star Wars Battlefront 2, baby. Oh, I can't wait, dude.
Yeah. So I have an announcement to make around Battlefront 2. Shadow and I are going to be playing Battlefront 2 on the TRUgaming channel on November 17th after we record.
Wow, stick in
our first. I mean, if you want to come out to True HQ, I mean, yeah. So we're doing that right after we record our first ever live in-person episode of TRUtalk that will be video enabled.
Can't wait, dude. So excited.
So keep your eyes out for that. We'll be catching Battlefront 2 on launch day on PC because apparently they don't have consoles in the office.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for playing on PC.
That. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So Battlefront 2, that beta was awesome. It's going to be weird playing... Oh, I need to pack my Xbox controller.
I was going to say, I can bring my Elite if you want me to.
Yeah. I'm going to pack mine because it's custom.
Okay.
Have you seen this thing? It's fucking beautiful. It's like 2 years old now. I need a new one, but...
Whatever.
Yeah.
Look at me on Pimz. I have a fancy custom Xbox controller.
Dude, it was like $80. It's the same price as a fucking controller.
I have money. Wow.
Super been throwing shade.
Look at me. I can buy fancy things. Some of us can't.
I've had it for like 2 years.
Some of us can't.
The Microsoft Labs ones are $80.
This is true. They are $80.
Yeah, they're the price of a regular controller.
God, I'm dying.
So the laser engraving for what you can get on these controllers is exorbitant. It's like $20, and you can get text in their frickin' ugh.
Anyways, back to Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Anyway, yeah,
That beta
was fantastic. Did you play any of it on PlayStation at all? Super?
No, unfortunately. You know what? After the first Battlefront, I was just kind of like, I'm gonna be cautious.
Completely different. Completely, like, the entire experience is like, to me, it made me feel like I was actually playing the old Star Wars Battlefront 2 with like updated graphics.
Yeah. So if you're still on the fence by the time we're doing our stream, definitely come watch, because it's different. The reason we got onto controllers though is the starships on a controller is probably some of the best flight I've had in a game that doesn't require like a full fucking flight setup and joystick and shit.
On mouse and keyboard.
I won't be able to do it. My brain won't be able to convert. Mouse and keyboard is for shooty shoot. That's how my head works. Anything else I need the controller for.
Yeah, I never really. Okay, so it's kind of super unpopular opinion, but like, I've never really been into flying in video games. I'm not a huge fan of like airplanes or spaceships or anything to do with flying, simply because my mind can't process the controls. Like, all of my friends were like, "Oh, we need to play Grand Theft Auto together, Zach. Flying planes together is fun." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay. I love flying planes in Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, so much fun." And then I'm like sitting there like,
the flying in Grand Theft Auto is something else because it's fucking unforgiving. It's like flying in Arma. It's yeah. Actually, there were a lot of times where we were sitting in Discord playing on the PlayStation. We'd be like, "Oh fuck! I fucking drove into that thing. God damn."
The Ghost Recon, the newest one, lands the beta. When I was playing it with Dust, he was like, "Yo, Shadow, come get my plane." Dude didn't know how to fly the damn thing and flew my ass. He bailed at the last second, but flew my ass straight into a mountain. To the side of a mountain. There's no... And I was like, "Dude, what the heck? And why didn't you tell me you were about to fly into a mountain?" He was like, "I'm so sorry." And he was like, "You can fly next time." And when I got the controls to fly it, I was like, "This shit's worse than Grand Theft Auto. This is so much worse than Grand Theft Auto."
They probably went for that fucking Tom Clancy realism and just like...
Yeah, because you have to know how to do the yaw and all that shit. Now I was like, "Nope, I'm never touching this ever again." Yeah. But I will say,
have a pilot's license to play this game.
Yeah, I have to have a flight stick. Freaking, I have to have somebody sitting in a tower somewhere.
Air traffic control. Am I allowed to play Ghost Recon? You are clear, yes. Airspace is ready for you.
You are clear for loading. Oh boy.
But yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2, man. I'm gonna hopefully get my hands on a Starfighter helmet so I can wear it while I'm doing starfights and stuff.
One of the biggest things for Battlefront 2 that was a selling point for me is the campaign. Because it's going to be huge.
It bridges the gap between 6 and 7, and that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Because I will talk more about Star Wars later. I'm so freaking excited. Did you guys? I'll ask that later. Anyways.
I have not seen the new trailer.
Go watch it. It's 45 seconds, not a lot of time.
Yeah.
Code Vein.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes!
The more I see about this game, like, Pim's already had me excited for it.
I'm gonna hate this game. I'm gonna hate
Fuck,
this
it
game,
looks
but
good,
I'm gonna
man.
love it. So, Super, were you with Doc and everyone when they were looking at going to play Code Vein?
I was standing with them, and like Dan was fucking nerding out over Code Vein, and I was nerding out
God,
over
it looks
Code Vein.
so good.
The game looks so good.
I have my copy for PS4 ordered. Like, oh, so what I'm hearing is there's not going to be multiplayer, which has benefits and downsides. But
You know, I'm okay with that. I never really played the multiplayer in the Dark Souls games.
Yeah, I play Bloodborne offline. Like, I don't deal with that kind of stuff.
But you know what? I'm gonna miss the memes that come out of the Dark Souls multiplayer video.
So one of the other things, part of why I mentioned TwitchCon is they were offering people t-shirts for beating a boss in 15 minutes, which has got to say how fucking nuts this game is gonna be. If 15 minutes is the oh good job you beat this boss in this time.
It's gonna be like Devil May Cry meets Dark Souls meets the craziest anime shit you've ever seen.
Fucking Tokyo Ghoul
or Claymore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Super, you were starting to say something there.
It seemed like the boss they were showcasing was one of the harder bosses in the game, but I could be wrong.
People in my Discord are already taking bets as to which boss I rage quit the game at. So that's
can be harder than when
promising.
Admired playing rage quit live on stream. Just fucking uninstalled the game. I forget what he was playing, but he got so pissed off. Oh, it was shit. I'll have to ask him. But he got so pissed off, he just went, "Nope, fuck this." You see his mouse slide over to the uninstall. He right clicks and uninstalls it. I'm like, no, you fucking didn't. I was in chat. I was like, no. Rage quit of 2017. Hardest one.
I've never rage quit a game like that. Like, I set Bloodborne down because I was getting frustrated because I was running out of fucking all of my consumables. I've spent probably 30 hours now grinding up all my consumables and stuff. Actually, not 30 hours, probably like 3. I found some nice farming spots, but it's pissing me off because, like, it's so hard if you don't farm to get consumables in that game. And I hope that's an issue we don't have with Code Vein. See, I am tying this point back. Don't worry. I'm not just going off on a tangent. That's one thing I'm hopeful for with Code Vein is that the consumables are maybe a little more ready. Not, like, so ready the game's easy, but, like, not to the point where I'm giving myself so many more tries on a boss because I have 40 vials left and the boss is taking like 8.
Here's my question
me.
for Super. Since you saw more of it than we have, like physically, did the game seem linear or did it seem more like open world-ish? Or
the only thing I saw was the boss fight. But from what I could tell, it seemed like it's going to be open world. Like the boss arena was wide open and like there was a lot of space and it seemed more focused on character animation and like movement.
There's probably going to be some insane animation cancel combos that people figure out. Because
can you do combos? Like button combos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, because you can even do that in Bloodborne. Bloodborne has combos. Bloodborne is my Souls type game.
I'm talking like flashy.
They're, I can't remember how flashy they were. There's definitely like combos, like button combos. As far as like the just straight like XXX, they're not super flashy. I don't think I've seen, because I've mostly watched IGN people play it. I don't think I've seen anything flashy. The last 3 episodes, there's been a shot at fucking.
Let's be honest, they fucked up playing Destiny 2 on console. Like I write off IGN interns all the time.
Wait, who's the guy who played Cuphead and couldn't get past the tutorial?
What?
Is that the same guy that said it's like the hardest game of all time?
I think so, yeah. He said it was like the hardest game ever made.
I think that might have been on Kotaku.
And he couldn't get past the tutorial.
I have no words for that. All I have is pain size.
That's like
Speaking of Cuphead, I've been playing that game too. But
How is it? I've heard some really good stuff about Cuphead.
Besides the meme that it's Dark Souls like, it's really fun. It's just very unforgiving. Like,
so that's why it's Dark Souls like.
Yeah, if you mess up, you're just done.
So it's got local co-op, by the way. You guys might see why I know this. Next week or the week of the 17th at some point. I'm not making any promises, but yeah. And it'll be really entertaining. If you guys think I give, yeah. Oh, actually, the multiplayer would be fucking stupid in that game because you're probably able to block each other's shots.
You don't block each other's shots, but you can just be an asshole and like. Basically, the way to revive each other, you can revive, is by slapping them at their ghost body as it flies up into the skies. So you slap the ghost body.
Yeah.
The way you can like mess with your friends is just not slap their ghost body, or like deliberately place them in front of a fucking attack. I played it,
and then slap them and meat shield them. That's beautiful. Is it bad that I knew where that was going?
It's because we think the same. We have the same mind.
Yep.
So one more game that I want to talk about. And this is kind of like Code Vein. Monster Hunter World. I cannot wait for this. Me and Doc were talking about this. Like once that game comes out, that's probably all I'm going to be playing for a while.
That game looks so good.
It's the first time on PC, which is what I'm really excited for. And there's a rumor that it could potentially be crossplay.
Oh.
Could you imagine the shenanigans we can get down on?
That could be interesting.
But yeah, that game. Oh god, that game looks so freaking good. And there's so many weapons and there's so much stuff to do. And all you have to do is pay for the game.
Oh yeah.
There's no online. Like, it's an MMO and there's like no online fee. You just play.
Wait, it's an MMO?
It's an online. Like, it's got character progression. I wouldn't really say it's an MMO. Open world, like go kill and capture monsters and shit. Have you ever played Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I've played Monster Hunter 3 and I played 4 for a little bit.
Monster Hunter World.
Have you played Dauntless?
No, not yet.
It's pretty much just Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that's basically what it looks like. I didn't get into it. I'm not huge into the Monster Hunter stuff.
Yeah, it's... From what I know, the map is, like, ridiculously, like, massive. They tried to go for the same scale as, like, what Breath of the Wild is.
So, Breath of the Wild is interesting because it's a huge map, but it's also not. Like, it's a huge map, there's a lot of stuff to do, but it's not hard to cross it. Which I think is kind of hard to do.
Well, yeah, because of the glider and the teleporters and the horses and the...
But, like, even, like, getting to certain spots from where you can teleport and stuff, it's different to me than, like, Skyrim. Because like Skyrim is just so fucking fast. And even though you have fast travel, it's something else entirely.
I also think it has to do with like the way your character moves across the plane.
Yeah.
Because technically, Skyrim has a smaller play, like an area to play in than it does Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but I think it's the way you do move. Because like you can climb shit. You can climb just about anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's revolutionary.
You can also just like catapult yourself with stuff, or in my case, you can be hanging onto a slab of rock that you're lifting with fucking octo balloons, and then you can jump off it, and it'll fall faster than you. Then it'll hit something, and it'll pivot up, and then it'll hit you, and then it'll launch you after doing like 3 hearts worth of damage. I fucking hate the physics in that game sometimes.
Or you could just,
teleport.
You can just not suck at the game.
Ooh.
Shit.
Damn, he said you suck at video games, dude. Are you gonna take that as a video game enthusiast?
If he's gonna, he's forgotten. Actually, I'm gonna let this one slide because I fucking roasted him before the last episode even began, or was that the one before it, where I basically compared his parenting skills to my gaming skills?
Pretty much. That was when we were with Shady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
I can't really defend that.
Anyways, with that bombshell, let's move into some hardware stuff. So, Super.
Okay.
Yes.
Pimz, did you guys see the Razer phone?
Oh my god. I did see it. I'm so excited. I kind of want to buy one.
They're kind of cool. I'll give you that. So, one disappointment that would have probably made this phone something I'd be a little more interested in. The logo, the LED logo on the back isn't RGB.
I know. No
like,
chroma.
Their whole deal is chroma, and this phone doesn't. Like.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. The other one, like, on the one hand, the green's cool. But on the other, imagine having a chroma phone.
So we were talking about this in PC Master Race. Could you imagine if they made like the logo on the back chroma, but had like a chroma notification light on the front of it as well, and they like went in tandem with each other?
They sync up.
Oh my god!
See, that would be that's part of why I say that would be frickin' killer.
Or they could do this: a battery case that has chroma on the outside that plugs in through the USB Type-C. That'd be cool.
But so when you make it you make that case
kind of like a movie.
Their wireless, you make it their wireless charger, and when you set it on,
oh my god,
the cup, just like the RGB mouse pads.
Oh shit, that'd be so cool.
That would be fucking, that would drive me nuts. I hate like any kind of light when I'm trying to sleep, but it would be really, really cool. But they could also...
You know what they're gonna do, though? They're gonna do Razer phone, and then they're gonna do Razer phone chroma.
Yeah.
Just like they do.
I give it 6 months. Like, tops. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. It's coming. It's gotta be coming. It can't not be coming.
Let's see. I want to get on the specs here. We got a 120 hertz 1440p screen, the first of its kind on any smartphone. Snapdragon 835, that's kind of run-of-the-mill right now for high-end smartphones. Built-in 24-bit digital analog. Well, it's basically an amp, a 24-bit amp.
Yeah, they've got a 24-bit DAC built in.
No headphone jack, but that's kind of run-of-the-mill yet again. I mean, you're starting to see the headphone jack die off.
That makes me sad.
Yeah.
It makes me sad, but I understand why they're doing it.
Why is there no headphone jack?
Because you can get higher quality audio through Type-C. I mean, it's true.
I guess you could. Yeah.
As the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack is kind of limited.
Yeah.
What you can, it has its limitations. I'll put it that way. Like, I don't understand why everybody's getting pissed off about it. I love it from an audiophile perspective.
It's also,
but that's just me.
So as phones move towards wireless charging, that port at the bottom is going to be less and less about charging.
Mm-hmm.
Like at most, it'll be your quick charge port, and then
the things it lacks is wireless charging and IP, any sort of like waterproofing.
Yeah.
And optical image stabilization on the cameras. There is none of that, that's to me as a selling point.
That's kind of
not putting optical image stabilization on the cameras was a big mistake.
Yeah.
But the camera's a little disappointing.
Yeah, but who is marketed to? Are they really gonna care?
It's marketed to me.
Ish. I mean, I care.
But I'm also sitting here and I have like $1,300 worth of bling, which isn't much. Like that is. Yeah. I have a very cheap camera setup. Actually, I'm bringing my tripod with me because I want to take some fancy shots.
There you go. But the phone, I saw it and I was like, damn, that's sick. For their first try on a smartphone.
Yeah, there's some things that they're going to need to polish pretty damn good. It's definitely a lot better than I was expecting.
I'm just waiting for Corsair. to make one.
I need to see how it feels, though. Like, we've had this discussion a million times. It's got to feel right in my hand. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It's gonna feel just right there.
The worst thing to look for and stuff is just, yeah.
So,
yeah. So
yeah.
So tell us about the 1070 Ti, by the way.
It's fucking stupid. It's such a stupid product. Like,
wait, what?
The 1070 Ti. NVIDIA came out with a 1070 Ti.
What's wrong with it?
It fucking doesn't make sense. It literally makes no sense. Okay, so you have the 1070, which is already a good graphics card for $400. Then you step up to the 1070 Ti for like, it's the same price as the 80 pretty much. But then they mark up the 1080 $50 more. And like, okay, so the 1070 Ti, you get almost the performance of a 1080.
And there's
so why the fuck wouldn't I just buy a 1080?
That's really stupid.
That is kind of stupid.
They did it to try to beat the Vega 56, and it only beats it in certain titles. Like 90% of the time, the Vega 56 is beating it. Which here's my issue. So they come up with this card and they're like, "Oh, here's our new 1070 Ti. Buy this right now because we want to be better than AMD." Oh, but wait. Our next product is coming out next spring. Why the hell would we do that?
Yeah.
I just, that's stupid. I freaking hate NVIDIA for doing that. They're being one of those companies that are like, you need to buy a new product because it's awesome and it's shiny and it's new. But guess what?
Yeah.
We just want this for money.
Okay, so to an extent, though, when they actually come out with a new architecture, when they come out with new architectures, they're usually pretty good. They're usually fairly far ahead of what they've had out, but they've been making some really dumb plays with with this generation specifically. It's
I'm more excited about the Titan XP Special Edition that they teased today than I am the 1070 Ti. Because if you normally when you buy a reference card from NVIDIA, it'll come with like, this is the stock specs of what the card is going to be. But when you buy an add-in partner card, so like EVGA, ASUS, MSI, so on and so forth, they take the reference design and customize it and make it better. Well, NVIDIA has told all of these partners that, yeah, you can make your custom coolers and put them on the card, but you have to give them reference specs. You're not allowed to overclock the card. It is overclocked and locked by NVIDIA, so it's not better than the 1080. You can still overclock it manually yourself, but the company you buy it from, so if I were to go out right now and buy an Asus 1070 Ti, it's not factory overclocked like a 1080 or a 1070 would be. Jesus. Which to me, yeah, it's fucking stupid marketing. They're doing it just to get more money and to try to beat AMD at their own game. It basically says, hey, consumer, you're an idiot.
I mean, some are.
Yes. Well, some are. Some are gonna some are NVIDIA fanboys and gonna go out and be like, I have to have this because it's awesome. No, you freaking don't. If you have a 1080,
the AMD fanboys have never shut up about it.
Like me, I'm not an AMD fanboy. I'm just a fan of hardware.
Yeah.
Like my 1080 is fucking awesome.
Oh, I love my 1080.
It's amazing. I would never ever I had a 1070 and went to a 1080. That's the upgrade path you should follow. Don't buy a 1070 Ti. It is not anything. They put the Ti on there to make you think because the 1080 Ti. They do it to make you think you're getting something better when it's just. I hate the marketing behind it. It's stupid. It makes me so angry, dude. So.
That rant came to a screeching halt.
Just pump the brakes on that one, Whiteshadow. Everything's gonna be okay. It's November. We get to look forward to 2018 very soon. And all of the glorious, glorious gaming conventions and Twitch conventions and stuff. What are you guys looking forward to the most for next year? Mine is TwitchCon, for sure.
Twitch.
Because I'm going. Are you going, Vid?
Oh, dude, you know I'm going to TwitchCon.
So let me tell you guys something. I made Whiteshadow sit down and watch the TwitchCon video from TRUgaming. And at the end of the video, she grabbed my arm and looked at me and she was like, we're going to fucking TwitchCon. Because I have to hug every single person that's there. I love them. I was like, yes. So yeah, we will be definitely going to TwitchCon next year. And probably PAX.
I'm hoping on PAX East or West myself.
I'm going to PAX East, hopefully West and South. Whiteshadow wants to hit as much cons as possible next year. Definitely Guardian Con and TwitchCon. That's where I'm going next year. What about you, Vid?
So, to next year, definitely TwitchCon 100% because that was just so fucking fun, dude. Oh my god. That was probably one of the funnest nights I've had in such a long time. My girlfriend just gave me the dirtiest look I've ever seen.
Dirty look.
But yeah, it was so fun. So definitely TwitchCon 2018 for sure. I want my badge to say partner next year, not affiliate.
Yeah,
my man.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
That's what I'm going for.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. But then I also want to go to E3.
Ooh.
Because it's in LA.
And
since they opened it up to the I forgot about that.
So here's what I heard about E3. You ever been on a really packed train?
Yes.
I've been on a subway in New York City, so yes.
I hear it's kind of interesting. Because everything is supposedly still, or at least this year was still tailored to the industry member, and it was hard to do anything as public. So hopefully they'll get their shit together for next year. Yeah, that's things I hear from other podcasts that I listen to.
So any others, Vid? You said E3.
E3, TwitchCon, and okay. So I'm watching all of the BlizzCon stuff right now. First off, let me just say the new
BlizzCon would be awesome.
Oh my god! But yeah, I want to go to BlizzCon. That'd be really fun.
BlizzCon does look pretty dope. I'm not.
I want to add 2 more cons actually that I want to go to, specifically for on the Canadian side. So I want to hit up Calgary Calgary Expo, which is like it's huge. Cons in Western. I think it's. I can't remember if Vancouver has one that's bigger, but like it's as far as Western Canada goes, it's one of the cons to go to. And then I want to hit up the Toronto Expo. I think theirs is actually called a Comic Con, because that is like that's the biggest con in Canada as far as I'm aware. Like it's huge. It's a big deal. I almost went this year, but I opted to come do the Pimz Con that we're doing over the next 2 weeks instead.
Is that what it's called? The Pimz Con?
Yeah. That's what some people are calling it. I'm specifically like Aussie, Objective Zero, and Tim are calling it that. I'm just calling it vacation. Yeah. So those are my cons. That's the big ones for me.
All right.
Did you know?
I'll see you guys at all of them.
TwitchCon was my first convention, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Even though I live in San Diego, I've never been to Comic-Con. I've never done anything like that.
Huh.
So, super interesting.
That's kind of crazy.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
My first ever con was I went to San Diego Comic-Con. And that was by like luck, because we were out there. I was really young at the time. I was probably around, well, I wouldn't say really young. I was about 16, 17 years old. And we were out there for some convention that my grandpa had. No, it was a show my grandpa had to go to because he was in the RV business. And I was bored out of my freaking mind because we didn't have anything to do. And he was like, hey, there's this comic book convention up the road. And I was like, yeah, what's it called? And he was like, it's the San Diego Comic-Con. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So he got me tickets for the weekend to go to that one. And I've been going to cons ever since. Like, it was awesome. So
PAX was my first big one this year.
Oh, dude, I'm so jealous. I want to go to PAX so bad.
PAX East was a lot of people. A lot of people. That was a change for me. I'm used to little tiny Edmonton Expo, which is like there's a lot of people, but it's the entire expo is like the size of the main hall at frickin' PAX. So, no, yeah, it's not a big place.
See, I'd like to go to PAX West, but it's usually like too far north, and I barely have money to afford food. So,
yeah. So, yeah.
What kind of movies are you guys excited for? Me? I'm pretty excited for Thor.
No. Yeah, because we were talking about going to see it before we go do our next podcast, but like I also kind of don't want to wait.
Yeah, same.
I might see about doing that over the weekend with like Shady and them in New York.
That's fine with me, dude, because I really want to go see it. The reviews have been nothing short of amazing. It's like the highest rated superhero movie to date.
Really?
Like ever. Yeah, it's the ratings are freaking ridiculous. And the crazy thing about it is every single part of the movie was completely improv.
Yeah, you were talking about this last time.
What?
Yeah, the entire movie is improv. Like all of the lines and everything. They let the actors do what the hell they felt like.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's Iron Man 1 was like that too. And I mean, Iron Man 1 was one of the best rated superhero movies. So I'm pretty excited to see it.
That actually makes me want to actually go out and see it.
The first Avengers movie, I think like 80% of it was improv. The part with Loki and Thor where they were actually fighting, that was an actual fight between the two actors. They started actually hitting each other.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, because on set, Joss Whedon didn't like how it was looking, and so Tom Hiddleston, the guy that plays Loki, he looked at Chris Hemsworth and was like, "Hit me," and Chris Hemsworth was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And he was like, "No, hit me." So they started punching the shit out of each other, and actually they were hitting each other so hard. Tom Hiddleston doubled over on set with all of that gear on because he couldn't, because Chris Hemsworth was literally beating the crap out of him.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's fucking...
That made me appreciate that movie so much more.
That's dedication, too.
Yeah,
God
dude.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's why I'm excited for this one, because Loki is back in it, and he's like my favorite Marvel character right now. Like, I love Loki, dude. So, I'm probably going to go see it then. And then we'll talk about it on the next podcast. Well, we can't because that'll spoil stuff. Shit. Anyways.
Nope,
Sure we can.
I mean, we could.
You just have to say, hey, there's Thor Ragnarok spoilers in here.
I think we're going to have to start putting like a pre-recorded message at the beginning that says, this podcast contains heavy spoilers for everything you care about.
Yeah, true. All right, so
we just drop shit.
Did either of you watch the Star Wars trailer?
Nope.
I did not. I haven't seen any of the new Star Wars trailers. I want to go in kind of blind.
There's one part at the end of the trailer that I was just like, this movie has to fucking come out now. Like, I'm so excited, dude. I can't wait. Super, you haven't watched any of the trailers, but I'm just going to go ahead and say something. Like, it's not going to spoil anything in the trailer. This movie is going to be the best Star Wars movie, like, ever. The way, just the videography, the way the actors interact, like, according to what the trailers are telling us. Oh my god, it's going to be so good. Plus, it's Leia's last movie. Because the actor died. Yeah, she's...
Yeah, because the actress died.
The actor died.
The actor died on set.
You mean Carrie Fisher?
I don't like saying her name because it makes me sad. It makes me so sad. Her daughter's apparently in the movie too.
Really?
She played a part in 7 as well.
Oh.
Yeah, she's her daughter plays a part in 7 and 8.
Oh.
So like that makes it even more bittersweet to me. It's gonna be so good, dude. I can't wait. I'm calling for even higher ticket sales for this one than the last movie.
You think it's gonna be?
And 7 broke records because it was the first Star Wars movie in,
I think,
forever.
Would it be 15 years? No.
Damn, that's a long time.
That's a long ass time.
When was episode 3?
Well, I mean, like, I'm saying of the Skywalker, like the actual like Luke Skywalker story.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, it's been even since then. It had been.
It's the first continuation since the 1980s.
14 years? No.
Yeah.
That math
So
not
it's
right.
a continuation of the good movies.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah. Revenge of the Sith was 2005.
Holy shit, that's all. Damn, it has been that long.
So it was 10 years. It was 10 years for Force Awakens.
Holy crap.
Yep.
So yeah, this one, oh my gosh, I can't wait, dude. And apparently, we're going to find out, like, Rey's lineage, who she is, because none of us freaking know. Apparently, they've shot, like the scenes for this one. They shot a couple of the scenes that have to do with, like, who Rey is. They shot 10 different scenes that was, and, like, 9 of them aren't going to be ever be seen, but they did that to throw the press off.
Oh god.
Yeah, like, so they had to they filmed like dupe scenes that we'll never like see unless it's on the deleted scene thing.
Well then, that's kind of
like they're going super secretive
for one.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of a big deal, though. You know.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, if you purchase Star Wars for $4 billion, you'd want to protect its secrets too.
Yep. Oh yeah.
But man, like everything I've seen about Star Wars, the game, the movie, they're building a theme park that's done in 2019. Like, I love Star Wars, man.
We know.
I know you do.
All the more reason for people to be hyped for coming to see us play some Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the 17th.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I might even wear a Star Wars shirt.
Yeah,
no, I'm gonna wear my TRUgaming shirt.
I'm probably gonna be wearing my Pimz hoodie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
SuperV1d, what are you gonna be wearing?
Chocolate
I'm
sauce.
probably gonna be wearing pajamas because I'm not gonna be there. And you guys
Pajamas
are
means
gonna
no
be.
pants and whipped cream.
That's right.
And by no pants and whipped cream, he means chocolate sauce and whipped cream.
With cherries. You can't forget the cherries.
Yeah, dude, the cherry on top,
But he is-
man.
I really hope his girlfriend can hear us.
Well, she can't hear you guys, but she can hear me. So everything you're saying is a mystery. You just looked at what?
Well, on that bombshell.
yeah. On that bombshell, SuperV1d,
Yes.
thank you so much for hanging out with us.
It's
Of
been nice
course,
having you.
anytime, guys. You guys should add me more into the TRUtalk. I feel like I can be a real big meme.
Dude, the biggest of memes.
Make me the next co-host. You won't regret it.
What's
Don't invite that Dan the
actually-
Dapper guy. He's a loser.
He's a loose cannon. We all know.
I can't wait to see that fight. We're gonna settle this like we did in the old days, Super Smash Brothers.
No, okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do
Bring it,
Super
baby.
Smash Brothers on a CRT flat screen that has the wrong delay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I bring this up because some guys that I met at a local meetup I went to were telling me all these horror stories of conventions, or not conventions, like fucking like tournaments that they've been a part of and speed running, where they've got like the setups just like introduce like half a second delay and shit, and it's I never want to be responsible for something like that. And just yeah.
Jesus.
How about when we were at before we leave, when we were at East Coast Gaming Conference, we were at the barcade playing Super Smash Brothers. All of us had broken controllers on a flat screen that was way too high for us to train our necks to see, while some of us were shit-faced drunk.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, that was. It's okay, because it was fun, but it was also really frustrating.
Does not surprise me.
So,
yeah.
On all of these bombshells, like we said, SuperV1d, thanks for having us, dude. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Anytime.
The memes. How many memes are we going to make out of this?
SuperV1d, that's me. Thanks, guys. See you next week with some more memes and some more Nintendo rant.
Oh my god.
I can't.
Pimz, call it out, dude.
That was too good. That was fucking beautiful. I'm in tears over here. Oh goodness.
So good.
God. If you guys want to meme some memes, just meme us at TRUtalk at TRUgaming.com, or go to our meme site TRUgaming.com
/memes
and our social memes. Just anything with TRUgaming and looks like our logo and stuff. Remember to meme-scribe us on our channels for more memes via MemeTube, Twitch, iMemes, Spreaker, or SoundMeme. Green's gonna kill us for this one.
Guys, we'll be back in 2 weeks with more TRUtalk, aka TRUmeme. Make sure you guys check out the Discord at discord.gg/TRUgaming and tell all your friends. Unless you're like me and Pimz and you don't have any memes, unlike SuperVid.
Hey,
Podcast.
all you have to do is ask for the hookups. I got it, guys.
He's got a pocket full of memes at all times. Yo, SuperVid, where can they find you?
They can find me at twitch.tv/SuperV1d. That's me.
He only has one D.
The mass cultivator memes.
Pimz, where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/the Pimz. All one word.
And guys, you can find me at twitch.tv/Whiteshadow_001. We'll see you next week, guys. Or in 2 weeks. Next time. 2 weeks. Next week. I always do that.
Memes.
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 Next meme.
Memes. And we're going to call that the end. I kind of want the title of this to be True Memes, Episode 7.
Can the title of this one just be memes?
Memes go here.
I'm gonna go eat some burritos.